Country Shooter 98. Today we're going to take a look at a gun I just recently picked up. It is a Glock 34 Gen 3. There will be some future videos coming up. I'll talk about it here in a little bit why. This is only the second Glock I've owned. I haven't had a Glock in years. They're really dependable guns, but I'll go over kind of the reason why I haven't had one and why I've got one here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and put a mag through it. Real quick, I just want to say thank you to all y'all who've been watching and those who have subscribed. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't, and feel free to comment and chat back and forth and give me your feedback and what you think, and I'll get right back with you. Let's go ahead and shoot this thing. I'm going to put some 115 grains 9mm, and then we'll put some 124s through it too to see how it does. Put a few on the rubber dummy target. Hadn't shot it in a while. Let's go to the table. We'll talk about it a little bit. All right. The Glock 34. I'm not really a huge Glock fan. This is only the second one I've owned. They're really dependable guns. Now, I don't think that they're the best looking guns. Some people think they look like, really nice guns. I think it's a kind of ugly gun. But they're really dependable. This one feels really good in my hand, I'm not going to lie. Some of the other Glocks, I felt like they didn't feel that great. This one feels pretty good. But, some people really love Glocks. I'm just not a Glock fanboy, but I do like this one pretty good. Comes with three 17-round mags. It's got a 5.3 1-inch barrel. It's got the window cut out here, takes some of the weight off the slide. Got a little texture on the grips. I don't think it's that great of a trigger either. You'll see that's how much take-up you have. It breaks pretty crisp. Here's your reset. It's not a horrible trigger. I'd rate it a little below average. This is my opinion. That's just my opinion. But got a rail here if you want to put a light or anything on it. The mag release is a little small, I think, for me. Again, I know some of the Glock lovers will totally disagree, and that's fine. That's just my opinion. But they're really dependable guns. You can't argue that at all. And it feels nice shooting it too. It really does. The main reason I got it is because I originally was actually going to send it off and have it turn into a Combat Master Terran Tactical. I just didn't want to be without it for 6 months, and I just decided I was going to do a bunch of stuff to it myself. So I'll probably do a little mini Glock series where I'm adding the different stuff I'm going to do to it over time, and then we'll shoot at the end after I'm all done with it and see what I've transformed this thing into. Price point, I've seen them, depending if it's new or used, between $500 and $750 for this Glock 34. This is the Gen 3, I don't know if I mentioned that before. There's a 4 and there's a 5 as well. There's a million Glocks. But it feels good in my hand. This one's one of the better feeling Glocks that I've held. It's not bad. We're going to go ahead and put this mag of 124 grain through it. And have some fun shooting this thing. It's really dirty, so you can't argue about the dependability of these things. I mean, it's extremely dirty. So I always tell people that, when someone is kind of looking for their first gun or doesn't know a lot about guns, I always will tell them, Glock or Springfield, for the price point and dependability, you can't go wrong with either one. So I will always say that about both guns. So let's go ahead and put this mag through it, and then maybe talk a little bit more about this thing and the future project coming up. See if I can hit something with this thing. chewed up the 124s and the 115s, no problem. I mean, this thing hasn't malfunctioned once. Can't complain one bit about dependability. I mean, just chew it up the ammo, just no problem. I'm really excited to do my future project. I'm going to kind of transform this gun into just change everything and personalize it the way I want it. So that's one really cool thing about Glocks is it's kind of like the AR-15 and pistols. Everybody makes accessories for these things, and you can get any kind of accessory you can think of. So that'd be really fun. Looking forward to doing that little mini series and posting those videos as I do my upgrades to this gun. So there you have it. That is the Glock 34 Gen 3. Like I said, if you're in the market and you're looking for a really dependable gun, Glock is a good choice. It really is. This is more of like I'd say their target / competition gun with the you know, the length of the barrel, and a lot of people modify this one in different ways. So another thing is they break down really easy. You got your two little takedown levers here. You just pull the slide back, pull them down, pull the trigger, just pops off. Super simple. Doesn't get much easier to break down than a Glock either. So there you have it, Glock 34 Gen 3. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any feedback or comments, please feel free, and we'll see you next time.